Alright, so last Friday, I put out a video that was Fortnite's overhated seasons. That video is doing very well, by the way. Thank you guys so much for that. But anyways, now it's time to do Fortnite's overrated seasons. These are seasons that people seem to love, but I don't care for them that much. I just want to tell you guys real quick, subscribe, like, use code BRIVY. I love you. Let's get right into the video. I'm not messing around. So this will be kind of the same format as last time. I talked about 3 seasons last time. I'm going to talk about 3 seasons this time. I don't think I'll make a part 2 to this video because I don't really feel like there's a lot of overrated seasons. I think every season is rated pretty properly, to be honest. Starting off, this is a spicy take. I'm going to lose a lot of you here. Chapter 3, Season 1. That's the first one. The weapon meta single-handedly ruined this entire season for me. And this season, it was so long, dude. Like, I remember I was really excited going into it because, you know, Chapter 2 was getting really old. But man, was this season just so long. And everyone argues, you know, oh, they did a lot of updates. You know, they added Colombo and they added tornadoes. I'm like, dude, those are so insignificant. They did not add that much to the game. And the weapon meta was just so... It just made the game so unplayable. Like, it was so bad. The meta was just carry spray weapons, and it just wasn't fun at all. And the reason for that is because Chapter 2 Season 8, everyone complained about how sweaty the game was, and it was. I mean, it's a fair complaint. So they just put a bunch of spray weapons so that anyone could win. But man, did I hate it. As far as the map goes, now, when it was happening, I did not like the map. Looking back at it, it's a pretty good map. I'm not gonna lie. The Chapter 3 map was really not too bad. It was not anywhere close to Chapter 1 or Chapter 2's map. It is way below both of those, in my opinion. The new weapons included the MK7 assault rifle. Oh, the Stinger SMG. Oh, it was so bad. And also, the shotgun sucked, so that just made people carry SMGs and MKs more. The battle pass this season was meh. It was just meh. It was not great. New stuff, the Victory Crown was introduced. That's not too big of a mechanic. Now, there were some good updates, like the Winterfest this season. It was pretty good. Winterfest is always pretty good, so that definitely added some to it. I did not really care about Colombo. I did not really care about the Tornado update. I just did not think that those were that good. Everyone always talks about how they did a good job updating this season. I mean, yeah, I guess if you really cared about Colombo and Tornadoes, but I just didn't. Sorry. As far as new stuff in the game goes, obviously the whole new weapon meta, it was terrible to start with. Also, tents were introduced. That made for some good content, I'll admit that. Tents were pretty cool. It was a cool mechanic. Armored walls were first introduced this season. That was a pretty cool thing as well, but it was kind of annoying at some parts. And man, I don't know if it's just me, but my lobbies this season were scrims. It was so frustrating. As someone that's decent at the game, it was so frustrating to play. I'm sure if you're a casual player that didn't play a lot, you probably love this season. I played every day, and this season got so old so fast. That's what a lot of people don't realize. Like, a lot of people will say, oh, you're being too harsh. That season was really good and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, you don't realize, a lot of y'all don't realize, I played the game every day, every single day. The difference between playing every day and playing once or twice a week is exponential. It's like night and day. As far as, oh yeah, Guzzle Juice, Med Mist, I like both of those. Those are both pretty good. The Shield Keg came in the game. I like that a lot. I liked a lot of the stuff that they added, but man, was it just so annoying. This is kind of comparable to Chapter 2 Season 7 in a way, except it's worse because there wasn't a strong theme. And there wasn't stuff to go with the theme. I mean, because this is a Season 1, it didn't have a theme. Like, Season 1s aren't supposed to have a theme. There was a lot of annoying stuff in the game. There was a lot of good stuff as well, but it didn't overpower the bad, in my opinion. Spider-Man web shooters, yes, I have to talk about those. They're amazing. I love them. Probably the best movement item that they've ever put in the game, I gotta admit. It was terrible for competitive, but I mean, I won't talk about competitive. Yeah, and then we got Colombo and the Colombo Berry. Oh yeah, the pizza slices and the pizza party, yeah, that was pretty good. They revamped the heavy shotgun. Anyways, I just think this season was very mid, and it was just very not fun to play. Every Season 1 has a tendency to get boring after a while, so I mean, I expected that, but man, did I not expect for it to be this annoying. This was the most annoying Season 1 to play. So I just think it's overrated. Not a fan of it. Moving on, we got another spicy one. Ooh, you're not gonna like me for this one either. Chapter 4, Season 2. I was not a big fan of this season. I don't think it was bad. It's really hard to explain why I didn't like this season. I did not like Mega City. I liked Mega City as a POI. I never landed at it because 4,000 people landed there every game. The Havoc shotgun was very overpowered to start with. And the map got so old. Oh my goodness. It was already old from Chapter 4 Season 1, and they really didn't change that much. They changed the bottom right corner of the map to like a blue biome and added Mega City and I think 3 other mid POIs that I never landed at. This is, I think, when the islands came in the game. That was pretty good. The cache, that was pretty cool as well. I got a lot, I'm not gonna lie. The grind rails, like at Mega City, yeah, those are cool. So there definitely was some cool stuff in the game, but this season was also, it just got very old. There were also a lot of new augments. I'm not going to discuss them all. Slurp juice. Oh my gosh, the slurp juice was so annoying. It was so overpowered. You got them from everywhere, and they kept your shield and your health going up even after you took damage. Man, they were so annoying to fight against. The kinetic blade. I didn't like the kinetic blade either. I'm just going to say it. I think it was overpowered. It was unlimited movement, and it did damage. I don't understand Fortnite's obsession with putting movement items in the game that do damage, but I just don't understand. It would have been way better if you would have just done the movement mechanics. Like, why did it have to do damage? Oh yeah, and then we got the Attack on Titan stuff. The ODM gear. Oh my gosh. ODM gear was so overpowered, dude. The Thunder Spears I didn't mind too much. I don't think I ever really got annoyed with those, but the ODM gear was so annoying. It was so annoying to play against because it's like, it was unlimited movement and also it did damage too. Like, I don't understand why movement items have to do damage. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it's okay to just have a movement item that's good for movement. That's the point of it. Ranked was introduced first time. I hate ranked still to this day. I don't think the ranking system is bad. I just hate how they took Siphon out of the game. Arena was completely fine, but they just decided to add ranked for some reason. Battle Pass this season, I don't even think I got it. It was decent, not too bad. I just didn't love a lot of the changes they made. I just didn't think it was that fun. It got old really fast. It got old faster than Chapter 4 Season 1, which says something, because it's a Season 1. Like, it felt so repetitive to play this season. I felt like I died the same way, it's the same thing. It just didn't, I don't know, it just wasn't interesting to me. I'm gonna get a lot of crap for that, but whatever. Continue to comment on my videos, it's great for engagement. Alright, and last but not least, this is also another spicy one. Chapter 4, Season 4. I'm just gonna say it. Now, I will say, first things first, I will admit I was burnt out from the season before. Chapter 4, Season 3 Wilds was terrible. Worst season in Fortnite history. This season wasn't bad, I will say that. This is the first season that I think I would have enjoyed. I did not play much of this season. I played a little bit, but I didn't play much. It was like a once, twice a week kind of thing for me. I think this season wasn't bad. I just think people give it so much credit. Like, this is the great value version of Chapter 2 Season 2, which, I mean, kudos to them. I gotta admit, people were asking for them to bring a lot of that stuff back. It's good on them that they actually listen, but it's like, why would I play this season when I already played Chapter 2 Season 2? And I know it gives players that didn't get to play that season a chance to play that, so that's why this season gets a lot of credit, because it's a good season. It's a good theme. There's a reason Chapter 2 Season 2 is really good. And there's a reason that this season gets a lot of love too. I mean, it wasn't it was a good season. I was already burnt out from the game, and it's like, this is copy pasted. Like, I don't need to play this season again. It's a worse version of Chapter 2 Season 2. I'm trying to think of what they added. I know they added, the rocket ram. I just never will understand why movement items have to do damage. I don't get it. Also, the rocket ram went directly through builds, just directly through them. It's like, Fortnite was just obsessed with making builds so inadequate and not a factor that it's like, why? I mean, I know why they do it, because they want to give everybody a chance, but it's like, what's the point of even having builds in the game if you're just going to put items in the game that just go right through them? There's no point of even building. There were, I think, like 3 new POIs on the map. They were all kind of the same, to be honest. None of them were really that different. Now, I do like the fact that you could choose what mythic you wanted if you did manage to get in the vault. That was pretty good. I do like that. I did like the weapons that they added this season. The Twin Mag AR was really good. The Havoc Suppress Rifle. I like the SMG that they added this season. I did not like the Infiltrator Pump. I think it was pretty bad. But, oh yeah, Forecast Towers were added this season. I love that mechanic. The turret was added, didn't love that. Crash Pad Jr., didn't love that. Why not just add regular crash pads? Shockwaves were added back. Of course, a bunch of the mythics were added back as well. If you were able to get your hands on those, that was really good. Oh, the sticky grenade launcher. I forgot that even existed. That thing was dumb broken. You had so much ammo with that, and it wasn't like a grenade launcher where they bounce all over the place. It just stuck to your builds. If you had a full squad coming at you and they all had one of these, you were dead. It was ridiculous. This was also Halloween time, so there was Like, they added the witch broom and the pumpkin launcher back. That was pretty good. Fortnite Mares, you gotta love to see it. Oh yeah, the slap splashes, the super ones, those were exotics, I think. Oh yeah, and then they had the ice wall. I think that was a mythic, wasn't it? I don't even remember that, dude. When I tell you I did not play that much this season, I was done with it, man. So anyway, it's a good idea for a season, and it was a good season, I'll admit that. I just think that people give it way too much credit. The only reason it was good is because it was after a terrible season, and also because they copy-pasted a theme that they knew would work. And they made a fun season. I won't lie. But they still added a lot of garbage to the game that made it not fun. So yeah, I just think this season's kind of overrated. I think this season was actually good, though. I just think it's overrated. Chapter 4, Season 2, I just did not like that season at all. Chapter 3, Season 1, I just think it was kind of mid. And everyone loves it. Anyway, that's going to do it for the video. Just wanted to give you guys another overrated video. Like this video if you like this kind of content. Be sure to comment below your opinion. Let me know what you think about all this. Anyway, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the support. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one.